Yeah, it is, man. What's up, man? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Derek Branch here of Same Discussions on Strike7Sports.com. And today, I just want to talk about what went down with the New Orleans Saints yesterday in their game against the Seattle Seahawks and the um the recent news that came down today with a couple players got or be will be lost for the remainder of the season. I'll go in depth with that later on in the stream, but so I want to talk about what went down last night with the Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Good football game, defensive battle. Saints win, score of 13-10. They advance to a record of 13-2. Um, still, a lot left, still a lot of work to do in regards to the offense and the personnel that's in it right now. We need Michael Thomas to come back to this team ASAP. We need all the help they can get on offense. Yesterday, Alvin Kamara was the offense for the team. Had over 179 yards, all-purpose yards yesterday. Over 100 yards receiving, saying 53 yards on the ground rushing, 125, over 125 through the air. Believe he had 10 11 passes, caught passes yesterday, 10 11 receptions. This is all our performance from Alvin Kamara, man. The guy's worked every penny that he's been paid, man. He's worked everything, man. He worked everything that they gave him. He's worked it, man. He is the ultimate weapon for this football team. Before the season started, I added what's up, Donna? What's good, man? Before the season in my MVP rankings, I had Alvin Kamara's name out there as one of the top players to win MVP, one of my projected players to win league MVP. But he played lights out yesterday. He had 20 carries, 51 yards, 2.6 yard average. Um, Receiving, he had 10 catches, 128 yards, one touchdown. Everybody else was just tripping yesterday. Everybody was not doing nothing, man. Adam Trauma was doing good until that fumble, man. This dude was playing pretty good. He had 3 passes caught, 36 yards. Callaway, come on, bro. Callaway, I thought Marquez Callaway would have been much better than that, but he's not, man. He's a number 2 and number 3 wide receiver, man. He didn't show me enough yesterday, man. And these other games, man. He have his moments where he's reliable, but yesterday was one of them, man. And out of the most of them, the one that really got me upset yesterday was Traquan Smith. Traquan Smith did not do. Traquan Smith looked completely lost out there, man. Like it was almost like he was rushed out there. To me, rushed back from the injury. To me, in my opinion, the way he was playing out there, got into it with Jameis Winston on the sideline. Sean Payton let Winston deal with it. Didn't really intervene. He just gotta get more involved with the offense, man. I'll give him another game, man. But my question is, when has Traquan Smith ever been a reliable receiver, a reliable wide receiver option in the passing game? Man, show that. When has he ever been that type of receiver where we can count on him for all 4 quarters? This guy, Traquan Smith, always he disappears, man, in certain games. Certain quarters, he's non-existent. And that's been the Saints' problem the last 3 seasons, 3 to 4 seasons. We don't have a second option to go to in the passing game outside of Michael Thomas. You know, but I think Deontay Harris might be taking that role though. I think Deontay Harris gets back, Michael Thomas gets back, I think we have a really good offense, man. But I don't think that's gonna solve everything in one snap in one game. It won't solve anything, but it'll take some pressure off of some other wide receivers that are not accustomed to being in that role. But yeah, you're right. Traquan has never been that. He's never been that. You know, and there's a lot of people in the in the preseason, man, and even into the start of this season, man, we're looking forward to Traquan Smith coming back. And I'm just like, I hope I'm wrong, man. I hope he does well because this guy, Traquan Smith, has never been that, bro. He has never been that type of wide receiver, man. In my opinion, Marquez Callaway could be that guy. Deontay Harris is better than Traquan Smith, man. Not Trey, man. I don't know, man. But they won the game, man. But what stood out to me yesterday, man, is that defense, man. That defense is legit, man. We got the Saints have a championship level defense. Plain and simple. That's facts right there. That is a championship winning defense, man. That is a championship winning defense. Only allowed 10 points yesterday. And I know DK Metcalf got that touchdown pass off touchdown catch off Marshawn Lattimore and Marcus Williams, like an 84-yard touchdown run. But after that, he was off the stat sheet. He wasn't nowhere. He was non-existent. He had like a catch for 12 yards, man. After that, he was just done. After that, Marshawn Lattimore shut this dude down. No questions asked. He shut him down. And the other wide receivers couldn't do nothing. So the Saints, I mean, the game could have been a blowout if guys would have caught passes, would have got open, was be able to separate. That game could have been a blowout. But it is what it is. A win is a win. And I'll take it. I'll take the 4-2 record. We in a good place right now. We in playoff good playoff. We in the playoff hunt right now. You know, and the playoffs, I think right now, the current playoff picture that we're in, we're at we're the 6th seed. So the playoffs, at the end of the day, we'll be playing Tampa Bay. Bradley Roby has to get more snaps. You're right. He does have to get more snaps. Paulson Debo played well. Yes, he did. I think we're gonna need him. I don't know what the status of AB is gonna be this Sunday, but he didn't play last week against Chicago, and they didn't really need him against the Bears because they blowed them out. So we're gonna need everybody on that defense this week. We got David Onyemata's coming back. So looking forward to it. Marcus Davenport had a good game. Yes, he did. You saw that, bro. Donald, dude, the pass. You saw the pass rush now? We got a pass rush again. With Cam Jordan got his first sack. What else? We got all together overall. We got like 5 sacks yesterday. 5 sacks in dealing with that defense. With that defense we had 5 sacks yesterday. So we did, man. It's getting better, man. It's just I know people upset and frustrated about the offense and Jameis Winston and all that, but give it some time, man. I still think I mean, you gotta give it some time. I know it's the 6th game, man. It's the 6th game of the season right now. We got time to get things right, get guys going. It's gonna take time, man. And what the good part about it is that Jameis hasn't turned it over a lot yet. Only got 3 picks on the season, 12 touchdowns. You know, at the end of the year, then you can make that assumption. You can make that judgment on Jameis Winston and determining if he's a long-term option for this football team. You can determine that. But yeah, Malcolm Jenkins had a good game, played pretty well. He destroyed it, man. He handling business. Malcolm Jenkins, it's just a good secondary, man. Malcolm Jenkins, Marshawn Lattimore, Marcus Williams, Paulson Debo, Bradley Roby. It's a good defense, man. And I just hate to see us. I don't want to see it get wasted this year. You know, them guys in their prime years right now. So we can next year we can make a run at it. We can be all right. But this year we can be all right too. Because I think that defense can win the championship, man. That defense can win the championship. If it plays like that, we could go on a run, man. The Saints could go on a run. This is me being completely unbiased. Saints could go on a run and get to the Super Bowl. You know. Yeah, Jameis only have AK and 41 to throw to everybody else. Horrible. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, horrible, man. They're not getting open, bro. And even when they do get open, they're dropping passes, man. Jameis threw 2 dimes yesterday to them guys, and they just dropped them. Steals drop them. Steals made a drop. What that guy name is? That the wide receiver Kevin White, he dropped one. We gotta get better, man. He has to get better, man. He has to, them guys got to get better. You know. What you thought about Sanjay Johnson, C.J. Johnson, C.J. Gardner Johnson game? I thought he played pretty good, man. Thought he looked well out there, man. He handled his business. That is the best defense we've had, man, in a long time, man. Like these past 3 seasons, the past 4 seasons. These are the best. This is the best I've ever seen the Saints defense, man. The best this year. The absolute best defense the Saints have right now. That stuff is like lights out, man. Lights out. Yup, Willie Snead got cut today. If I'm the Saints, I think we need to sign him if we can. He knows the offense too. You know, that'll be a guy that could separate. You know, I know he had a little falling out with Sean Payton when he got in trouble and suspended and all that. But yeah, let move on from that, man, and sign this dude because I think he can help out. Yup, K-Pass had a good game. He got a sack yesterday. I think DeMar Davis got a sack. The ball was just all over the place, man. Davenport, man. Marcus Davenport, bro, is a beast, man. That dude is a beast, man. And when he's healthy, bro, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing with that defense, man. But overall, man, they did pretty good, though. We go 4-2 now, and now we're going to Tampa Bay next week. I'll be previewing that game later on the Strike 7 Sports website. The Saints portion of the site, I'll be writing a preview article on that game, looking at the matchup and analyze how both teams match up. Which wide receiver is availability, who we can trade for. I mean, you can make a move for Odell Beckham Jr., but you gotta make some things happen. You gotta move some money around. You can also trade for Allen Robinson as well, but you gotta move some money around. So we'll see, man. We'll see how everything gonna play out, man. But I also want to talk about what went down today for the team. It's reported that Will Lutz and Will Lutz is going to be out for the season due to a setback suffered in his rehabilitation process with the injury that was reported in the off season during the training camp. So he's going to be out for the year, and Andres Pete could be out for the year as well. Possible. He has a torn pectoral muscle. It's that same injury that Marcus Davenport suffered in week 1 against Green Bay. I mean, if he can heal from it, he can come back. They could put him on IR. He can come back within 3 weeks to see how he's doing. But he's going, man. Yeah, he's going for right now. Yeah, Will Lutz is a huge loss, man. But I think at the O-line position, I think throughout Calvin Throckmorton could do a job, could handle it, could do the job of what Andrews Pete did, hold it down, hold on the fork, and we'll be for just moving right along with that offense. You know, the offensive line, we got depth at that offensive line. You know, we just can't have guys like Eric McCoy go down again. We just can't have that right there, man. But Will Lutz loss is huge, though. That's a huge loss. I hope Brian Johnson can come in and just pick up where fill that void while Will Lutz is out. I hope that hopefully the offense can put them in situations where they believe that Johnson can make those field goals, those type of field goals that Will Lutz can make. So we'll see. Well, not surprised by Pete. He came back to the game in the fourth quarter, I think. Yeah, he did came back. He rolled over his ankle. He rolled his ankle, and then he came back out there, and then he went back out. He went back out of the game. I saw it yesterday. I was like, man, here we go again. You know, Andrews Pete get hurt every year, though, man. He gets hurt every year. So we'll just gotta see everything plays out. But hopefully the Saints can add a wide receiver by the November 2nd trade deadline, and get better at that position. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying it's gonna fix everything right away, but it opens some things up. Get guys familiar with the offense, put some points on the board and let that defense, that way we could take some stress off of that defense. Not saying that it can't handle it, but takes a little bit of that pressure off the defense, and we can maintain these leads. Say, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Thomas comes back for the week. He might, man. He might come back, man. Keyshawn Johnson that's his uncle, so he said he might be surprised. He wouldn't be surprised if he comes back. Comes back this week. What are you thought about Pete Warner right now? Oh, I think Pete Warner's a good player, man. I think he's a good player. I think he's going to be the future of that position. I think he's going to take Quan Alexander's spot and next to Demario Davis. That's what I think. So real soon he's going to take Quan Alexander's spot, and it could be him and Quan Alexander. It could be Demario Davis and Pete Warner out there. That guy can play, But I think he's better. He's probably better than Jabril Cox. Remember a lot of people wanted Jabril Cox at the beginning of the during the draft. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna take over Quan Alexander long term. Plain and simple. Guy can play. But the Saints got a short week, man. They got a short week to get ready for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I read a tweet from Nick Underhill. They won't practice. They won't have practice on Wednesday. They're gonna bring it. Practice don't start till Thursday. Thursday to Friday. They're gonna do a little more on Saturday. So I'm like, okay. Jabril Cox can't. Yeah, you're right. Jabril Cox can't even get on the field with the Cowboys, man. And I know there's a lot of people that wanted the Saints to pick up Jabril Cox during the draft. A lot of people, man. And that goes to show you what the coach know compared to what we know. You know what I'm saying? So I like the pick, man. I like what we got, man. All right, man. That's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. Who you think the Saints should add at the wide receiver position to about this offense? Also, with last night's win, are you satisfied? Are you still concerned? Are you super happy about it? Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content of the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed night. Who dat? Peace.